Good evening. Oh, thank you for being here for the 111th edition of Words Falling from the Sky in the Present Moment. The good news from Sedona. And there is good news. Where all the adults are trained in telepathy, all the children are indigo. In every yard has a personal vortex of spiritual energy that they would be happy to share with you if you would like to share. And where the SIA is a major factor, and we have to have disclosure here of the SIA. The SIA is called the Sedona Intelligence Agency. And it's a lot like the CIA and the NSA because we gather all kinds of information without your permission. But we only gather the good things. We never gather any negative things. We only gather the good energy. And you say, well, how does the SIA get information from me? Well, there's a little story that goes with that. And it happened in 2012 when the whole concept of the SIA was being formed. And we were out in our patio looking at the night sky, and we were contemplating all the things that were potential events for 2012 that would change all of our lives. And, well, just thinking about it and meditating on it together, drinking a little wine and having some food, looking at the beautiful sky at night. And then we saw this orb, this blue energy behind Thunder Mountain, and it was pulsing. And we thought, oh my God, what's happening here? We need to pay attention. And it got stronger and stronger, and then it started to move. And as it moved, it came around the side of Thunder Mountain and appeared as a large orb. And the orb was pulsing blue light energy, and it was moving along the canyon of Oak Creek. And then it came to a certain place and took a 90-degree turn and came directly over our patio. It was about a 6-foot in diameter, blue, pulsing, electromagnetic orb. And, well, all the hair on our bodies stood on end. And we thought, well, this is energy. And our hearts started to race. And we thought, what is going to happen? The unknown has just confronted us. So we're breathing and going, it's going to be okay. I've seen blue orbs before. They're friendly. Well, then all of a sudden, this giant beam of energy shot down out of the orb, and there in front of us materialized a beautiful box. It was gift wrapped. So we felt okay about the gift wrap. And then we looked at it in English, and that made us feel really good because it was written in English. It said, just open us and turn us on, and you will know what we're about. So we quickly, like Christmas morning, tore all the wrappers off, opened the box up, and turned it on. And what we heard was telepathically, we heard, okay, the purpose of this box being on, you need to turn it on at like midnight every night. And it will go out in a 25-mile radius, and it will gather all the dreams that are being had in the 25 miles of Sedona, and then all those dreams will be gathered up. This is what we do, like the NSA and the CIA, because we don't ask you permission. But we apologize, and we let you know that this will only be good for good, positive projects. And so we gather all these dreams, and we sift through them, and the ones that have creative, compassionate, generous, sharing energy that wants life in the world to not suffer anymore and to work together and to connect with the rest of the universe. That's what this is about. What do you do with this energy? Well, what we do is we send it out to our agents. And just like Donald Trump, who has millions and millions of supporters, we have millions and millions of agents. And you say, well, who are they? How could you have millions of agents? Well, they're in every country in the world, on all the continents. They are the artists, they are the poets, they are the dancers, the playwrights, they're the people who make the movies, they're the people who send the message out to us of the heart. And they do it for free. We can't tell you who they are, but we can tell you all their professions. So that's what the SIA is about, and it brings you all the things that you have here in the gallery. Our show this month, August, is called Looking at the Heart of Deep Space, Embracing the Stars. And it's about connecting with what I call the creator, or the creatrix. Either one, you can, it's probably both, as a matter of fact. They seem to work well together in doing all the things that we are a symbol of. Anyway, the idea is that we need to look deeply into space, the inner space and the outer space. And we need to see what's there and to understand how we are connected and how we are interdependent with all this massive, infinite creation that we participate in every day, every moment, every breath, every heartbeat. And so we're going to start by doing a poem, I think, and we'll be accompanied by the wonderful music of the sitar, which is one of the oldest instruments in antiquity that has been developed over thousands of years to intone the subtle vibrations of the universe and communicate them to us. So for me, as a poet, to have this sound with me expands my abilities and expands the sounds of my voice and the words into new dimensions, not available without the sacred sound of the sitar. And Rennick here is our player who has practiced many years and studied with the masters for many years. So we listen to his sound with gratitude for all the effort he put into being able to create it for us. Looking into deep space, embracing the stars, looking deeply, looking oh so deeply into the night sky. There, right there, those billions and trillions of stars. They have been born and they have died for us throughout eternity. Oh yes, they gave birth to us. Each and every atom in your body, in all of creation, was created by these stars. And oh, it's good to know they also are sentient beings. And it is by their light that we have sight and perception of all matter that we perceive. The plants, the animals, the trees, the fish, all the insects, and very importantly, the microbiota. All are born of stars, and they are us, and we are them. Now, look deeply into the heavens. Gather the sacred light of the stars. Gather the sacred light of the galaxies. Gather the sacred light of the nebulas. Gather the sacred light of the supernovas, of the quasars, of the pulsars, and the neutron stars. Gather it with your eyes. Embrace it with your body. Embrace it with all of your heart and mind. Oh, there is connectivity there, right there. Feel that celestial connection. Embrace it with every atom of your soul. It's your cosmic plug-in cookie. Your awakened, compassionate wisdom awareness. It's right there, in that deep space. And it is there that greater and greater understanding. It unfolds in the connectivity, your own connectivity with the light of the stars. Know your oneness with the stars. Be the starlight that you are. It's a gift from nature's heart to you. Oh yeah, we love the stars, and thank you, really. That is really beautiful. Now I'm going to stop here for a second and do science news. We have great science news this week. Luca. What does Luca mean? Does it mean light? I think it may mean light. But Luca was named there's a bacteria that they found called Luca. And it's genetics that Luca is the single cell organism that everything that living thing we know came from. All the plants, all the animals, us. There's nothing on the chart. You know, it's like a big tree of life, and it all goes back to one little tiny bacteria. And I find that to be really incredible. So I have to share that as part of science news. There's another really good thing in science news that they put out on the internet. It's called they now have composed this picture of the community of galaxies that we live in. It's called Tlaquepaque. If I spelled it wrong, I'm sorry, but you can look it up. There's 100,000 galaxies that create this amazing body that they have a picture of. And they're out on the finger of one of these tendrils of this galactical form is the Milky Way. There's 100,000 or more galaxies in this body they've given a name to. A Hawaiian name was that, that's kind of fun. And the idea is there are thousands and tens of thousands and millions of these other galaxy forms out there. So we're just learning how amazingly vast our creation is, and how unbelievably infinite it is. And we really like that. Now to go on the other part, this is also astrophysical news. They just discovered in China this incredible archaeological site. And it goes way, 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 way back to the times of mythology and story in China. And it was about this first emperor who brought everything together. The first dynasty, they called it, and it was in dream time for them because it was so far back. But they just found these ruins, and they found that it was about the first emperor, and it was about what he did to alleviate the suffering of all the people. And the suffering came from this huge flood, 4,000 BC. And you go, whoa, and of course me, I'm like going, this relates to Mr. Velikovsky. This relates to the solar system and the stories of the flood all being connected to our solar system is not a stable place. We live in gratitude because we live in balance right now, but it is not always in balance. And it has caused great upheavals. And this is part of the proof of the great upheavals, so I just have to bring it up because it's one of my favorite subjects, is how we have to be grateful for every harmonious day we have in nature. Because nature has the capacity to shock us into other dimensions at any time. So, after that, I think I need to go to another poem. The music is coming. Well, I had a request from this lovely couple who wanted me to write a poem for their marriage here in Tlaquepaque, and it's not going to happen yet, but I decided, I'm hoping I have it here. Okay, yeah, I do, I have two. So it caused me to write another poem. The first one is not about them. The first one is just about our marriage to the universe. It's called The Heart of Connectivity. It is a connection of hearts. Oh, so many hearts. All of your hearts. My heart too. The heart of every tree. The heart of every flower. The heart of all the plants. And the heart of every animal. The heart of every invisible microbe, invisible life form. The heart of all sentient beings. The heart of everyone on the path of discovery. They are all connected. The deeper we look into deep space, we see the greater connectivity. The deeper we look into inner space, the space of matter and mind, we see more connectivity. This is a message. All the stars, all the galaxies, all the planets, all the asteroids, all the comets that we see and understand on a deeper level now, they are all living in connectivity. They all have hearts, and they are all connected to the heart of nature, and to the heart of every heart. They're connected to your heart too. And we all share, and we all care, and we all love. We all have joy. We all have the seed of everything within us. And we have the seed of everything within us. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought, every emotion, every word, and every action connects us all to the oneness. Make them all. Make all your thoughts. Make all your emotions. Make all your words. Make all your actions conscious intentions. Make them all with the joy of gratitude. And finally, make them all for the benefit of all living beings. This month was about connectivity, yes it was. So we've got poems, and this is the poem for the couple that are being married here. They didn't really tell me what to write about. I just know it's their marriage, right? Two beautiful souls coming together. The heart of connectivity. These two hearts have come together. These two hearts, they're on a journey. These two hearts are on a path of discovery. And these two hearts continue to come together through sharing, through caring, through the loving, through the joy, and through the happiness, through the compassion, and through the peace found in each of their hearts. These two hearts are on a journey of becoming one. These two hearts, laughing together, bring happiness to the world for each of us to share. These two hearts, each an individual, independent heart, now come together with each other. They're learning to grow. They're learning to know. They're learning to know together. They're learning to understand. They're learning to understand together. And now they're learning to respect each other. Now learning the path of unconditional love. Now learning to have gratitude together. Now learning the path of becoming one. As they grow in their ever-changing connectivity, two hearts are becoming one. Learning how to follow each other into the heart of nature's heart, singing and dancing all the way to eternity. The romantic hearts. We love it when we have that feeling that we're all coming together with unconditional love. Makes life a lot easier if one can achieve it. So here we go. I'm gonna shift into other things here. I like this one. Maybe I'm gonna go way to the back here because I'm like I've been spurred on again by, where is it? Oh my God. This is the nutty professor part, looking for the papers. We always have to have that. Did I eliminate it? Okay, I'll put my mic down. Oh yeah, okay. I promised to read this to some people. I had to write a poem about the elections, and I gotta share them with you. I wrote 2 poems. They're not too fast, but I can get them to you quickly here. Well, I'll just do the first one that came up first. It's the final one, actually. It's called Unleash the Beast. And you probably know what it's about. Unleash the Beast. Evil genie. Out of the bottle. Legions of demons. Legions of negative emotions. Pouring out of Pandora's box. It was opened in fear. It was opened in ignorance. It was opened in jealousy, and it was opened in hate. The emotional plague, it's gone super viral. It's gone epidemic. Justified beheadings. Backpack suicide bombers. AI assassins. All committed in the names of many gods and religions. Heresy and hypocrisy. You had better look out, democracy. History tells us you don't always last so long. People, get ready. There's a train coming. It's coming in the form of a wave. And it's a wave of sorrow. It's a wave of pain. It's a wave of suffering, and it's a wave of grief. Getting immunity, that's the trick. 1 million meditating children, and they all know the answer. They're all meditating for peace. They're all meditating for love. They're all meditating for understanding. They're all meditating for compassion. And I ask you to teach meditation, teach peace, teach love, teach understanding, teach it to yourself, and share it every day. Share it with everyone in the precious present moment of awakened consciousness that you have, because we can all make a difference. Elect yourself to be president and then act accordingly, because no other message is necessary. Well, this one I like a lot too. This one we started out before. It's called The Circular Dance. The circular dance of the symbols in the sacred geometry of creation. It's a kind of meditation. Close your eyes. Now breathe deeply. Allow your breath, allow it to flow in its natural rhythm. Now see with your eyes closed. Look there in the center. of that infinitely deep inner space. There is the boundary of your soul, where the inner meets the outer. There's a synapse of all souls, of all life, of all nature. It's written in the symbols of nature's heart. It's a language of the soul. It's resonating. It's radiating. And it's emanating in the great mandala of life. Meditation. Meditation. More meditation. There in the absolute center of your heart, that's where you'll find nature's heart. The cycles of creation, the cycles of destruction, life and death, impermanence, fortune, family and fame, all are symbols spinning on a great circular wheel, revealing, revealing, and revealing in the great mandala of creation. There are the keys. There are the keys. They're on that great wheel. They are the symbols, and they're guiding us, and they're guiding us to deeper understanding, deeper and deeper understanding. They're the keys and symbols to compassion. They're the keys and symbols to inner peace. They're the keys and the symbols to love. They're the keys and the symbols to your life. They're the keys and the symbols to all life. Know them. Embrace them. They are your mandala of your being. Okay, well we're going to do the other election poem now that we had a nice little journey into our peaceful selves. We'll try to handle another election poem. This is Election 216. Backwards, forward, over, upside down. This election's got my electrons all spinning around. Exciting the pyramid cells in my cortex, moving into some kind of vortex. Making choices ain't so great when you don't have a candidate. Now raising energy, now raising hope, now raising love. Raising compassion, raising joy, and we're raising peace. Now not raising fear. Whatever happens, our hearts will know. Responsibility begins with each and every soul. Only there can harmony be found in every heart. in your heart. Embrace it and know it. It is your gyroscope of choice. It is your gyroscope of inner peace, allowing the wisdom of experience to grow and finding the oneness the electorate does not know. Okay, here we go. We're going to do 2 more. I'll get in trouble if I go too long. It's okay, I'll willingly be beat for being in trouble, for having fun. This one is an older poem, but I love it because it just really reeks of the time we're in. Okay, it's our destiny, and it's rolling along. It's rolling down the line. Climate change, comet change, asteroid change, supervolcano change, earthquake change. Hold on to each other's hands. Come together, 'cause now a change is a-comin'. Thunder's a-comin', and lightning's at its core. The world, it's turning, and it's spiraling with the sun. And we are dancing the sacred dance. That sacred dance is found in our hearts. And we are singing those sacred songs. Those sacred songs found in our hearts. And we are creating the sacred myths. And we are creating the sacred symbols found in our hearts. And we are praying. Oh, we are praying. The compassionate prayers. The ones that are found in our hearts. There's only one way to stop the ignorance game. Come to the present. Come to the golden moment. Drop your anger. Drop your hatred. Drop all the negative emotions. Find the center. Find the center. Find the center of your being. There is love. Know it. Know it. Know it. Learn to have peace. Learn to have peace. Learn to have peace always in your hearts. Learn to hold your sacred space. We can make a difference. A real difference. The oneness, it's looking for you. Wants you to be its lightning rod. Be a beacon. Be a beacon of happiness. Be a beacon of the healing heart. Know the Tlaquepaque. Thou art that. Lo the Imna Lakesh. I am another yourself. And finally, always participate joyfully in the sorrows of the world. Oh yeah, we like that one. Oh, Renick, it's so perfect. Oh yeah, we got another one here. This is another one. That relates to our time here. We're gonna do one. We'll do one more, okay? Then we'll have to shut her down. This one's called Novelty Rules, in case you haven't noticed. The biggest part of your world is novelty. Hasn't always been that way, even though it may have seemed like the generations past. Now the rate of our change of our universe has accelerated to levels that require special practices for us to remain in balance and in harmony and in happiness and in peace. Novelty rules. Novelty rules the tuning of the sitar. We're so happy to have the music with us. It changes the whole spirit of this coming together, and we're so happy to have it. Novelty rules. If you don't know, novelty rules. Are you ready?
Always.
Okay. Every day, every thought, every single emotion, every single word spoken, every action. The invisible rules. The smallest actions eventually cause the greatest effects. And the greatest actions cause much less than that. Each needing a rebirth. Each needing a renewal. What we unlearn allows us to explore the unknown regions of time and space. We are each voyagers catching the celestial light in our electrochemical, magnetic, super bionome vehicles. And then with attention and intention, to become the experience, to become the gathering of joy, of peace, of compassion, of love, of wisdom, of heart song, of heartbeat and breath. There is a liberation each day as the old domains, the old models, the old ways that don't work anymore, as they disappear and fall away. Drop them all. Each of them holds the gravity that holds levity back from blossoming spontaneously in every heart. Now approaching singularity, the light is streaming. The light is blessing all of life. sun emanating the solar winds of universal awareness and being. Infinite number of stars have been born and die that we may live and share together this precious present moment. Oh, thank you. What a beautiful sound. Just keep it going. You know what? It all goes on forever and ever. The words and the sound. Well, we could do one more. Why not? I got the music right here. This one is a good one to end up with because it's one that we want everybody to do every day. It's called checking in on your present moment. Have a cookie. Anyone who sat through all that stuff gets to have a cookie. Checking in on your present moment. Did you touch the earth today? Did you greet the wind? Did you say hello to the deep blue sky? And when did you last drink deeply from the light of all those heavenly stars? Or say hello to the big full moon? Did you open your awareness to embrace the warm light of the sun? Did you hug the sun? And then, did you greet the vast, infinite ocean of all the stars of the galaxy that we live in? And from there, go out to all the galaxies in our current galactic body, which we now know are hundreds of thousands of galaxies connected together. And now, go out and know all the universes and all the multi-dimensions of hyperlink space and no time. And where are we now? Oh, we're both here and everywhere. And that's the oneness. So in the ending, we have to say always to everyone, you are special. Your energy, all of our energies together, with every thought of peace and every thought of love and every thought of compassion and every kind, generous act we do to share and care and be present in our space and time, it makes a difference. You make a difference. It is an infinitely balanced, superfine universe, and one joyful thought of love and compassion can save the world. It could be yours. Don't doubt the infinite balance that we live in, the razor's edge. Akam's razor is today. And without the energy of those who are consciously working to provide this energy of compassion and love and generosity and wisdom, have awakened love in the world, I'm afraid that we'll have to have a journey into understanding what it is to die as a planet and then be reborn as a planet. But we really, maybe we don't need that. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that we can all have enough positive energy to allow evolution to flow as opposed to other paths that we could go on. So please remember, every day you count. your attitude, your joy, your love, and all of us together make a difference. So thank you for making a difference. Oh, she's got a big one on her there. We have visitors. It's an extraterrestrial drone. Don't worry. They're here monitoring our talks.
Came to visit me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on over. Oh, yeah. Okay, just send the information back to your leader.
Just flew on me.
Because we know you're probably smarter than the humans who've been here longer. It's true, folks. We have an alien visitation. Call CNN, Fox News. Oh, wait a minute. No. You're advising Trump? And Hillary, too? May the best person win. Yes. Oh, thank you. That's a sitar, and that's Rennick. Here are all the people who've come to visit. Oh, this is so beautiful.
Take me to your leader.
Yeah. Hold on, we got a little...
He was attracted to your poetry and music.
I'm sure of it. We gotta unhook him. He's got a... He has a little problem. There you go. He doesn't want to leave. Are we friends? Yes, we are. Even though his mandibles are going like this. I got tough skin, that's right. Just stay there and bite those guys. I have a thing with insects. If there's anyone they'll bite, it's me. Yesterday, it was funny. If you've lived here, the no-see-ums come out at a certain time. And usually, like, I'm their first feast. And it's been a really cool summer because they weren't out, but a couple of days ago, they bloomed. I woke up this morning with innumerable eruptions all over my body and once again I think they're extraterrestrials and they're nanoteching us because they inject you with stuff and it changes your state of consciousness. It really does, and I'm hoping it's for the better because it leads thank you for teaching us. Anyway, okay, thank you, Rennick. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And it's been a true joy. And we're looking forward to September. And we're looking forward to everyone being healthy and happy and having a beautiful unfoldment between now and then. That we could all return and celebrate in joy with all of the creatures. I think they came in because I included the insects in that poem. And they said, yes, you're friends with us. Yes, we are. We can all be together without a problem. I really think we can. Yeah, he's got a little barb on the end there.
You gotta have your barbs.
But he's cool. All right, well, thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful evening and a beautiful night.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Rennick. It's so much more with Rennick here, participating with this amazing sound of the universe.